Peyton, how's your face?
I'm okay today. I was in a lot of pain last night though, but I blame it on I got my eyelashes done yesterday. Bad idea to get done 3 days after surgery because the way it was at about an hour and a half appointment for my fill, and my head was kind of leaning backwards, so all the blood was going to the top of my head, and I was in so much pain by the time that I left. I literally wanted to cry. It was so bad.
So you got your wisdom teeth pulled on Friday, and then you get eyelashes professionally put on, and that's an ordeal.
Yeah, that was probably worse than the surgery, I think.
Oh my gosh. Maybe they should numb you for that too.
Right.
Your face is still swollen.
Yeah.
Because you got little chipmunk cheeks still.
You know, it's so funny because yesterday in the morning I really didn't believe that I was that swollen until I saw Grant's today on the show, and I was like, whoa. I think in the morning it's a little bit worse, though.
Yeah, because I feel like when I was talking to you towards the end of the morning, the swelling had gone down just a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird.
I saw that you were hanging out with your nephew. Did he notice your chipmunk cheeks?
Oh, of course he did. And he was sure to tell me that I had fat cheeks the whole time. Literally, hanging out, spending 3 hours with an 8-year-old is not for the weak.
They're very bluntly open and honest.
My gosh, this kid is a full-on character. And sometimes he doesn't really want to hang out with his auntie, but yesterday he was pretty excited. So I was all into it. I got him McDonald's. We were going to go and hang out. And Kadim's little brother, Christian, was in town, so we had to go pick him up from his baseball training and all that kind of stuff. King was perfectly behaved until Christian got in the car, and then he wanted to start acting out and showing out for Christian, his friend Christian, and he started roasting me all day. And so I was kind of irritated with him because he was throwing jabs at me. He was calling me fat, told my cheeks were fat, and he was telling me that I was annoying and that I had a big head and all this kind of stuff. And I was just you're a jerk, you little kid. And so I was getting irritated with him. I brought him back to my house, and I was like, King, stop doing that. And you guys know that Rema song, the Calm Down? He started singing that song to me every single time. I would tell him to stop doing something. He'd be like, calm down, calm down. And it made me so mad. I'm over that kid. The best form of birth control, my nephew King.
And Kyle, how's it? Because you said your dad's in town. Do you guys have everyone's hanging out all the time?
Yeah, so he's in town for a couple of days, and I decided to get Addie out of school early yesterday. And she was like, I didn't tell her. I gave her 0 heads up. So when she came to the office, she's like, what are you doing here? I was like, surprise, you're going home. And she was like, what? So yeah, we went back to our house, and then we ended up having basically my whole family over for dinner. And I wasn't really prepared. I missed groceries this weekend. So I just ran really quick to the store on the way home and got some stuff and was like, maybe we'll do burgers or something like that. But because my other sister decided to come and there was going to be more people there, we're like, okay, maybe we'll just do some sort of takeout or something like that. So we ended up landing on Olive Garden. We're going to do Olive Garden takeout. Delicious, by the way. But while we were ordering, there was an issue with the sides we were going to order. So if you order Olive Garden takeout for a big group, you can do a family style meal. So they do a big lasagna or a big plate of spaghetti or that kind of thing. And we did that, and you have the option to add extra breadsticks. So I'm kind of adding up how many people we have to serve, how many of these are we going to need. And when it comes to the breadsticks, everyone loves the breadsticks, right? Mm-hmm. So we got 12 extra breadsticks. There's 7 adults, 5 kids. Seems like 12 extra breadsticks is a good thing. I don't know how many actually come with it, but 12 is good. But my husband and my sister are like, no, we need 12 more. I was like, that's 24 extra breadsticks. That means each one of you are going to eat 3 to 5 breadsticks. That doesn't seem realistic to me. And so they were like, go for it. We got to do it. I'm like, we're going to have so many breadsticks left over, people. So we get in this huge fight over the breadsticks. We ended up ordering the extra breadsticks because honestly, there was a $2 difference, but still. The breadsticks get there. I'm telling you guys, this pan of breadsticks could have fed this whole building, every single floor of building. So during dinner, we had to start coming up with all these ideas on what we can do with the extra breadsticks. So it starts out slow, hey, maybe we can drive around afterward and see if there's any needy people we can hand them out to. And then it turns into all of a sudden we're making prosthetic legs for my sister's dog who only has 3 legs out of the breadsticks, and we're doing life rafts out of the breadsticks. It's just gotten out of control. And so everyone ends up leaving. My sister, as she's walking out, she's like, I just left a little surprise for you. No big deal. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks. And so I get into my pajamas and I go towards, my bed to go lay down and go to sleep. And there's the rest of the breadsticks just sitting on my bed. And I'm there was 20 breadsticks left over. so, just a PSA from me: don't order the extra breadsticks.
Don't eat
Just
'em.
take what they give you. Too many.